Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds in the welterweight division, and now the round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. What are some of the adjustments that can typically be made halfway through a matchup like this of speed versus speed?
Just to remind your charge, your fighter, that, hey, there's a lot more to this world, to this fight than just speed. Why don't you start doing other things? Why don't you start feinting a little bit? Get the guy out of position a little bit. Get him into false moves.
Good defensive skill with the block by Money. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
In and out, in and out.
1-2 jabs up top. Now he ties up there. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Halfway through round number one.
Come on, kids, focus.
Bradley's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see.
Watch that.
There's a good example of Tim Bradley's jab setting things up. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. Blocks it away. He brings a big power punch, and it landed well.
Well, we've been talking about getting in his kitchen. He went in there and he ate everything.
We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later, and something you got to start early and stay with.
Final 10 seconds of round number one.
Good job, buddy.
Bradley's doing well here with that two-punch combination. End of the round, and that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything. You know, he wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back, because there's spots where you can out-hustle. While he's being so conservative, you could just outwork him a little.
Get him. Go out and fight this guy. You understand what I'm saying? Take it to this guy.
Here we go. Round two is underway.
Yeah, good work.
He scored well after being hit himself. He just looks exhausted to me right now. Bradley's accuracy is non-existent. This guy cannot punch a solid target right now.
No, but what this shows, he's missing so many shots. We always think about the damage done when they land. This is showing you the damage that's done when they miss. You get discouraged. You start giving in.
Not able to land the uppercut. off that gut. Mayweather's just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss and bang, spring it on him.
Halfway through this round. And he returns on that exchange. Bradley's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Not much action as he just ties up.
Hey, you gotta see that.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
You see him holding on. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Mayweather's able to avoid that punch. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happens to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Really frustrating his opponent now. Mayweather's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
1-2, 1-2.
And he engages in the clinch. Good effective work with that straight right hand.
Back to the body.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good exchange. He fires back. Teddy, if you could only pick out a few characteristics for a fighter and apply them to them, what would they be?
Well, I think first of all would be the ability to overcome and the ability to be dependable. Everyone looks at the neon things, the speed, the power, they're tangible. We feel comfortable with those things. We can grab onto those things. But what about the talent of somebody being able to make a choice, a hard choice, in a very dark place?
Keep working, keep working.
Nice block by Money. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Good defensive skill. Sending more. Tim Bradley's clear. Oh, and there you go. Late going here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it? the end of round 3.
So round number 4 is underway. Mayweather's been looking very good early on. Teddy, you have him up 3 rounds to zip.
I think that's the only way you can have it right now, although I've thought that before, and the judges see it a different way. But he's been aggressive, and he's been effective.
Money's almost got like a viper quality to it, doesn't he? He just gets in there, he attacks real quick, comes in, strikes before you know what hit you.
Yeah, he's very quick, and that is his style. He likes to get in, do his damage, and get out. Right now, his opponent can't match him with that physical ability. What he's got to do is try to time him on the way in.
Keep moving.
Come on, punch.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Now he's just walking him back a bit there up against the ropes. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Well off the mark by Money. Tim Bradley's bang, and bang, and away he goes. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down. Bradley's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good double jab by Money. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's over. The fight is over. Tim Bradley's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. Wow.